Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you had a good night's sleep and you're well rested, had a good breakfast, and you're ready to learn. And we were going to start the day off with, I heard you say it, phonemic awareness, your very favorite. Anyway, as usual, we are going to do rhymes today, but unlike the last couple days, we are going to do again thumbs up if they rhyme, thumbs down if they do not rhyme. Okay, so here we go. Planner, manner. Do those rhyme? Yes, they do. Grabbing, gripping. Do those rhyme? Nope. Similar, but not quite. Pleasing, playing. Do those rhyme? Yeah, not so much. Skipping, flipping. Do those rhyme? Yes, they do. Stuffing, buffing. Do those rhyme? Yes, they do. And lastly, pleaser, tweezer. Do those rhyme? Yep, you're correct. Good job. All right, so now we are going to listen for the first sound in the word. So not the blend, but just the first sound, okay? So I'm gonna give you two words and you're gonna tell me the first sound of the words, okay? So in these, plan, price. What is the beginning sound? P, good. Sport, scan. What's the beginning sound? S, Block, brick. What's the beginning sound? B. Strong, smear. What is the beginning sound? S. And flexed, frog. What's the beginning sound? F. All right, good job. Okay, so I am going to break the words up into sounds and then you are going to tell me what the word is. So here we go. B, e, s, t. What's the word? Best. Good job. S, t, a, d. What's the word? Stand. S, t, f. What's the word? Stuff. P, l, ease. What's the word? Please. S, t, a, p. What's the word? Stop. P, l, a, n. What's the word? Plan. S, k, it, p, t. What's the word? Skipped. Nice. A, s, k. What's the word? Mask. E, l, p. What's the word? Help. And the last one, b, ave. What's the word? Brave. Nice. Okay, so now, let me see here. Okay, I am going to read 3 words at a time, and you're going to tell me the 2 words that have the same medial sound. Remember what medial is? The middle sound. So we're looking for that medial sound. All right, so here we go. Course, fort, barge. So which 2 words have the same medial sound? I'm going to read them again. Course, fort, barge. So what are they? Course and fort. Good work. Here we go again. Hard, nerve, park. Again, hard, nerve, park. Which 2 words have the same medial sound? Hard and park. Sword, sport, cart. I'm gonna do that again. Sword, sport, cart. Which 2 have the same medial sound? Sword and sport. Good. Port, first, clerk. Again, port, first, clerk. Which 2 have the same sound? First and clerk. burn, fan, heard. Again, burn, fan, heard. Which two have the same medial sound? Burn and fern. Exactly. Oh, wait a minute. Did I say fern? I mean heard. Hello. That's what happens when you get old like me. You forget things. And the last ones, turn, word, torn. I have to look at them to make sure I get them right. Here we go again. Turn, word, torn. Which two have the same medial sound? Turn and word. Well done. Hopefully you did better than me. All right, so now I'm going to give you some words and you are going to sound them out by sound. Okay? Plan. What are the sounds? P, L, A, N. Spots. What are the sounds? S, P, A, T, S. Nice. Skip. S, K, I, P. Thump. What are the sounds? P. Nice. Draw. What are the sounds? D, A. Twist. What are the sounds? T, W, I, S, T. Grand. What are the sounds? G, A, N, D. Speed. What are the sounds? S, P, E, D. Blimp. What are the sounds? B, L, I, M, P. Nice. There are a lot of them. Drip. What are the sounds? D, I, P. And the last one, clash. What are the sounds? K, L, A, sh. Nicely done. All right, so moving along, I am going to give you some words. I'm going to have the beginning sound and the ending part of the word. I am going to delete the beginning sound and you're going to tell me what's left, okay? So here we go. Crate. I'm going to take away the k and I'm left with rate. Clip. I'm going to take away the k and I'm left with lip. Spoke. I'm going to take away this and I'm left with poke. Clean. I'm going to take away the k and I'm left with lean. Good. Flow. I'm going to take away the f and I'm left with low. Bread. I'm going to take away the b and I'm left with red. Speak. I'm going to take away this and I'm left with peak. Blink. I'm going to take away the b and I'm left with link. Grade. I'm going to take away the g and I'm left with raid. And the last one, steam. I'm going to take away this and I'm left with team. Good. So now we're going to do the opposite. Actually, no, we're not. We are going to do something a little different. So I am going to have the beginning sound that's going to stay the same, and we'll have the ending part of the word. I am going to delete the ending, substitute it for a new ending, and create a new word. And I believe we did this yesterday. Okay, so we have shed. I'm going to take away the ed, put an eep to make the word sheep. Okay, so let's try some more. We have or. I'm going to take away the or, put an n to make the word den. I have each. I'm going to take away the each, put an ench to make the word bench. Good. I have fine. I'm going to take away the ein, put an eed to make the word feed. I have all. I'm going to take away all, put an L to make the word bell. I have back, back. I'm going to take away the ack, put an and to make the word band. Good. I have right. I'm going to take away the it, put an un to make the word run. I have neat. I'm going to take away the eat, put in ip to make it nip. I have save. I'm going to take away the ave, put in add to make it sad. Good. And the last one, I have fit. I'm going to take away the it, put an in to make the word fin. Good. All right. Let's see, where are we? Ooh, and I believe that's the last one for that. Sweet. All right, so moving along. We have been working with digraphs and, oh my goodness. Oh, here they are. Sorry, handle here. So let's review those digraphs. And remember again, a digraph is when you have two letters that work together to create a new sound. Okay, so you don't hear each letter, they come together for a new sound. So some of our examples that we have here. We have SH, which make what sound? Sh, as in the word shirt. WH work together to make what sound? W. So it kind of takes on the beginning letter, right? As in the word whale. CH make what sound? Ch. Good, as in chicken. We have CK that still make the sound what? K, as in tack. We have QU that work together to make what sound? Qua, as in queen. And we have GH, which make the same beginning sound as G, as in the word ghost. Okay? So today we're just going to work on, oh, and one we didn't add. And I have to grab my pencil. Wait. All right, grabbing my pencil. I'm still here. I haven't gone anywhere. Hello. So I am going to remind you guys, remember we have the soft TH sound. So I'm going to write TH. And remember, listen, put your hands to the side of your jaw. And we're going to make sure your tongue goes in between your teeth. And we're going to go th, not f, because notice how you can't see my tongue. So again, you stick it out in between your teeth. Do we feel movement? No, so it's our soft sound, right? As in the word, let's see. How about just the number 3? Okay, so this would be our soft TH as in the number 3. So we have th. And then we have our hard TH. So again, put your hands by your jaw and we're gonna make the hard sound. Our tongue still goes between our teeth, but we make zzz. Do you feel it moving, that vibration? Let's try that again. Zzz. That's how you know that's the hard TH sound, as in they or the, words like that, okay? So that's the digraph we're gonna focus on today. We have the soft TH sound as in 3, and we have the hard TH sound, the, as in they and the, okay? So hopefully you have this printed out. If not, you can do this later. But you are going to be reading a tiny little story, and you are going to be looking for those TH words. So it says, read and find the digraphs. Read the story, circle all of the words that use the digraph TH, okay? So you're gonna read this entire story. Every time you get to a word that has the or th sound, you're going to circle. And then it says, I found, and you're gonna see how many words you found and write that number right there. And then, well, we also have this little guy down here, and then you can go ahead and color, okay? So when you're done with this and you've uploaded it, go ahead and come on back and I'll see you during Writer's Workshop. All right, bye, see you in a minute. Hey guys, welcome back. So we are going to be using our ideas from yesterday when we did our persuasive writing frame. So remember, we had our chart of things we either really want, things we really want to do, or places we really want to go. So I said I wanted, my idea was train for a half marathon, but I really need my husband to watch the kids for that to happen. So remember, I restated my idea, I made it as a sentence. I gave 3 strong reasons why I think it's a good idea, and not, I really want to, please. Like, that's not going to get me anywhere, right? I have to give ideas where he's going to be like, oh, actually, yeah, okay, so that's worth it, right? So hopefully you gave strong ideas. And then you're going to repeat pretty much what you wrote up here, as in your topic, but you're going to include the 3 main ideas from your strong reasons why you should feel like you should do this action, you should get this thing, or go to this place. And remember how we kind of found those ideas here. So we're going to take all these ideas and we're actually going to be writing a letter. Before we do that, I want to make sure you know the different parts of a letter. So we always start our letter with the date, okay? And sometimes if you're writing it, we're not going to mail it right now. Every other year we have a post office unit. This year we were going to have a restaurant unit, but things happen. So I still wanted to go over friendly addresses, or a friendly letter rather. Okay, so you have your date, that is your heading. Ooh, where am I? I can't even see where I'm doing this. There. Okay, it's hard to see it backwards. All right, so you have your heading, and that is going to be your date. Then you have your greeting. And we've done this before when we've written holiday cards for our parents. So we have dear, that's your greeting, and then whomever you're writing to. Then you have the body of your letter, basically everything you're writing, and that would be everything that's on here. You have your closing, your friend, love, sincerely, different things, and then you have your signature, which is your name. Okay, so these are the parts of a friendly letter. I've gone ahead and hopefully you guys printed this paper out. So this will remind you immediately what you need to do. So the first thing, you're going to have your heading. You're going to write today's date. So today is June 3rd, 2020. So I'm going to go ahead and write that now. Okay, so June, and it's a name of a month. So it's going to be lowercase or capital? Capital, exactly. June 3rd, comma, 2020. We haven't been doing this very often because we really haven't been together. Okay, so I have my heading. Over here, I'm going to go ahead and do my greeting. And whoever it is, I'm going to write this letter to. So I'm going to write dear. Well, I'm not going to call my husband Mr. Payne, so I'm going to call him by his actual name. His name, I call him Sky. So I'm going to write Dear Sky, and after I do that, I'm going to put a comma. And actually, let me bring the camera around so you can see better what I'm doing. Okay, so again, we have our heading, our date, our greeting, and then our person who we're writing to. So you're not going to write your own name there. You're not writing a letter to yourself. You're writing a letter to most likely your mom, your dad, or, maybe it's your brother or sister, whoever you decided to make the letter to. And then you put a comma. So you're kind of pausing your voice. You're not completely stopping, but you're pausing. Then I don't have a lot of lines here. So potentially if you needed to, you can write on the back. And then once we do our published version of this, I'm going to have another paper similar to this, but it's already going to have lines on the back. So here is the easy part. You did all the thinking yesterday. So more or less, you're just copying this entire thing onto here, okay? Everything. Dear Sky, and guess what? I'm just going to copy all of this. I'm not going to copy what the ideas were. I'm not going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, any of that. So I'm just going to say beginning, and then I'm going to start over here, and then I'm going to start writing my ideas. So it says, I really want help. So I'm just going to copy it exactly. So I have these words here. I'm just going to copy them here. Oops. I really want help watching the kids so I can train for a half you know what? I don't know how to spell marathon, so I'm going to do what I did during phonemic awareness. I'm going to sound it out. Let's see. Okay, that looks right, I think, but I can always find out later. Right now, I'm not going to worry about how I spell. I'm just going to get my ideas out. Okay, then it says, and then I'm going to go ahead and continue. And I'm not going to write my entire letter now. I just want to give you the idea here. Now I'm going to go straight into my first idea. Training. And it says here, for a half marathon. Training for a half marathon. And I'm just going to continue copying every single thing I wrote. And at the end, I'm just going to continue right here until I get to the end. Okay? So that's all you're doing. This is the easy part. You're literally taking everything that you already created yesterday that you mapped out, and you're copying all of it. So I'm really thinking this is probably not going to fit on here. So before you get to your signature and you finish with your closing, you can always flip it over on the back and finish. Once you're done copying everything, you can decide how you want to do your closing. You can do, well, if you're writing it to a friend, which I'm not quite sure you are, you can write your friend. But if you really want to butter them up, which means really kind of get into them and show your love, I'm going to write love. So on that first part, you notice how there's the lines here and then down below. So I'm going to do my closing over here, and then I'm going to put a comma. Okay, so remember how over here for my opening, I did dear sky and I put a little comma. Now I have my closing and then I do my signature. My signature, that's me. I'm gonna do Mrs. Payne for you guys, but you know what my real name is. You're not gonna call me that though. Okay, so again, you're gonna copy all the words from here. If you need extra space, again, flip to the back. When you're done, you have your closing. I recommend writing the word love, and then you're gonna put your name, okay? All right, so once you're done with your letter, and again, you've done all the thinking already, and you copy all this information, but of course you remember to add your heading, which is the date, today's date, your greeting, dear, and whoever you're writing your letter to, body, which is everything that you copied, your closing, love, and your signature, your name, okay? And once you're done and you upload that for me, we're gonna come on back and do a little bit of math. All right, see you soon. All right, welcome back. So today you are going to be adding 3 numbers at a time, okay? It shouldn't be too tricky to do, but what I recommend is starting with the biggest numbers and adding those up first. And once you get that answer, adding on the last part. So I know 5 plus 4, So I'm gonna do 5 on my head and I'm gonna add 4 more. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I know that 5 plus 4 is 9. Oh, and 1 more after 9 comes 10. So I know my answer. I'm gonna put that right in the little bubble, is 10. So that's what you're gonna do for each of these. Okay, again, maybe take the biggest ones, or over here, you could, do it the way you feel like doing. Do 2 at a time, figure out how much that is. Or if it's tricky, you can go ahead and just do a whole bunch of circles. You don't have tons of space to do that. So if you do, it's gonna have to be pretty small, okay? And then they have a challenge. 4 numbers. Can you challenge yourself and see if you could do that? So again, you can do these 2 and these 2. Put the answers down below. So, well, I don't want to do it for you because there are only 2. So I would say whatever 3 plus 2 is, write the answer down here. And then you have 5 plus 5. I would write that answer here. And then you'll add this number to this number and write the answer there. All right, I know you can do it. just, try. You can always use another piece of paper if you want to do all the circles. But if you do that, make sure you go back and recount them, because there was some math from before. I noticed some of you guys kind of counted, but you may have missed a few. So always go back and count again. All right. And I will see you in a little bit for our Zoom Read Aloud. Bye.